Imagine stepping into a piece of Walt Disney's personal history, a place where his earliest inspirations, his biggest passions, and even a part of his own backyard come alive. Most guests walk right past it, but nestled deep within one of Disney World's most majestic resorts is a secret room dedicated to the man himself and his lifelong love affair with trains. If you're a Disney fan, a history buff, or just love a good story, you have to see this. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, and welcome to Finding Your Disney. I'm Rachel, and if you love Walt Disney World as much as I do, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on the magic. You might know and love the Wilderness Lodge, that incredible tribute to the Pacific Northwest. It's gorgeous. But today, we're venturing just a short walk away to Boulder Ridge Villas, and I'm going to show you something absolutely magical that most guests don't even know exists. We're going inside to find a little corner dedicated entirely to Walt Disney himself, specifically his lifelong passion for trains. Trust me, this is a hidden gem for any serious Disney history enthusiast. Ready to see it? Let's dive in. Like all Disney properties, Boulder Ridge Villas has a fantastic backstory that sets the stage for everything you see. The Boulder Ridge Villas are adjacent to Disney's Wilderness Lodge, whose design is based on the National Park lodges of America's western states. The Vacation Club Villas are themed after the lodgings built for railroad workers during the late 19th century, the height of the Transcontinental Railroad era. As the railways expanded across the Pacific Northwest, the development of these rustic communities housing the railroad workers did also. And that is the backstory of Boulder Ridge Villas. Boulder Ridge captures the spirit perfectly. It's themed around the 1860s railroad hotels and mining camps. The architecture, the natural stone, and the heavy timbers, all common in the lodgings of that time. And what else was central to that era? You guessed it, trains. And that leads us to our main destination, the Carolwood Pacific Room. Yes, that's its official name, and it's named for something incredibly significant in Walt Disney's life. You see, the Carolwood Pacific was the name of Walt Disney's very own miniature backyard railroad. Walt built it at his home on Carolwood Drive in Holmby Hills, California, and it was a half-mile track featuring a 1/8 scale live steam locomotive that he built himself. He named the engine car the Lily Bell after his wife Lillian. This backyard railroad wasn't just a hobby, it was a passion project that laid the groundwork for so much of what we love about Disney's parks. And this room isn't just a display, it's a direct homage to that personal passion, that creative spark that Walt nurtured in his own backyard. Now let's get to the incredible treasures you can find in here. This isn't just any train memorabilia, this is Walt Disney's train memorabilia. First, and perhaps most striking, are actual pieces from the Carolwood Pacific Railroad itself. You'll find original plans and blueprints that Walt used for his backyard railway, giving you a peek into his meticulous mind. And look at this! We have a stunning scale model replica of the entire Lily Bell. This isn't just a toy. It's a beautifully crafted testament to Walt's engineering skill and dedication. It helps you visualize what those famous backyard rides must have been like. You'll also see a collection of historic photographs showing Walt, his family, and even famous guests enjoying rides on the Carolwood Pacific. There are also authentic railroad artifacts from the era, like lanterns, conductors' hats, and old signaling equipment, all helping to set the scene. The most fascinating part is about how these pieces were acquired. Walt Disney's daughter, Diane Disney Miller, donated the actual train cars that Walt used on his Carolwood Pacific Railroad. All the pieces have been carefully preserved and displayed here to truly immerse us in Walt's personal world. It's a direct connection to the man behind the magic. Some items are even on loan from the Carolwood Pacific Historical Society, ensuring their historical accuracy and authenticity. So why trains? Why did this grown man, already a successful animator, dedicate so much time and passion to a miniature railroad in his backyard? Well, Walt's love for trains began early. As a young boy, Walt's uncle Mike Martin, who was a railroad engineer, passed on his love of trains to a young Walt. Uncle Mike was a railroad engineer for Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe Railway. And as a teenager, Disney worked a summer job selling newspapers, snacks, and soda pop on the Missouri Pacific Line. For Walt, trains weren't just a mode of transportation. They represented progress, adventure, and the promise of faraway travel. They were a symbol of America's expansion and boundless possibilities. It was Disney's lifelong fascination with trains and his interest in miniature models that inspired him to build the Carolwood Pacific Railroad. The live steam backyard railroad provided him with a space to entertain guests and was a proving ground for the train attractions that would later be incorporated into his vision for Disneyland. So there you have it. The Carolwood Pacific Railroad Room at Boulder Ridge Villas is more than just a collection of artifacts. It's a window into the heart and mind of Walt Disney. It's a beautiful reminder of how a personal passion can ignite dreams that change the world. The next time you're at Wilderness Lodge, or even planning a trip to Walt Disney World, make sure to carve out some time to visit this truly special place. I promise, you won't regret it. What do you think of this hidden gem? Have you visited before? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey into Walt's world, please give this video a big thumbs up. It really helps the channel. And if you haven't already, subscribe for more Disney magic and hidden secrets. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep making magic wherever you go.